see them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say Maiyegun don come. So my people make you ladder, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo.
Maiyegun don come, oh yo yo. Today we have volunteers in eastern Nigeria, in Biafra land, who are now going through different trainings as we speak, to do one thing, just to defend themselves from paying the price of something they didn't buy. That is the APC Egbekegbe change. So you can imagine, if we in Yoruba land, we are now also paying part of that for those who even bought it, or those who didn't buy, and those who didn't even care. It's just so sad that majority of us never really cares anyway. And the politicians, for their own selfish and greedy interest, here we are. Even when we didn't buy APC, Egbekegbe, we are also going to pay. The people you saw in that video, who are now in Benin Republic as refugees, right? Well, they didn't buy APC, Egbekegbe's death, including this person, who put together a clip of what they have done, sadly, to his pineapple orchard. Watch this.
Gbèsè láyé mi o.
That's a massive acres of farmland. Orchard is meant, did you hear him when he actually cried out loud there? When he said, "Mo jẹ gbèsè láyé mi o." What that simply means is that, God, I'm in debt. I'm in debt. It's a big, depressive sort of statement there. You could feel it. He was breathing heavily. Watched his own farm razed to the ground. That is what it feels like when you see a Yoruba man reacting to what is going on in Yoruba land. The opportunity we have is that we can get little clips to give us insight into what the people are going through. Their media should be the one doing this. The media should be the one documenting all of this. We should have access to all this information right there, out there, so that we can take on the people who are parading themselves as Yoruba leaders, Yoruba politicians, or decision makers. People are dying. It's not just those who they killed, like, physically. God, only God knows the state of health of that farmer is in debt. But he's never going to meet the governor. The governor is not going to lay a red carpet for him, to encourage him, to apologize to him, to support him, in order for people to even see to see the sincerity. The sincerity on the part of the people, the empathy. No, they won't do that. And when they want to do it, they will do it for upstake. They will just pick one or two where they have hundreds and thousands who are suffering from the same thing, or hundreds of thousands who are also currently endangered, who are still going to suffer the same thing. So that is why platforms like this, Maiyegun Diary Politico, can always fill the void. You need to know. You have to know everything. Not the opinion of some paid writers, columnists, or some compromised media who are more concerned about people's reaction than the problem. If you don't discuss the problem, if you keep sweeping it under the carpet, yes, you can buy time, but guess what? You can't buy time for the consequences. Consequences will catch up. The consequences of buying time, trying to explain it away, being politically correct, all these vices, all these distractions, they have consequences. That is why Maiyegun will never stop talking. Until you begin to know everything, then you can begin to make your own informed decision, not because of what those paid writers are writing out there. They are paid to help you make decisions. They are not giving you all the facts. They are not. When you can put yourself in the picture, when you can try and imagine the scenario, finding yourself in a situation like that, unplanned, unprepared, no insurance for it, your government abandoned you, that you have to abandon your own home. Not running to the police station, not running to the military barracks for protection, running across the border for safety, including your wife, children. 5 pregnant women gave birth in the bush on their way, running away to Benin Republic. Nobody supported them, no assistance. Their killers were chasing them until they couldn't catch up with them. Those who made it across the border are now refugees in another country. Yes, you can buy time. You can be politically correct. Sure. But let me tell you this. You can never, ever use that same currency you are using to buy time, to buy the time for the consequences that comes with this. It's like kicking the can down the road. It's not going anywhere. Every step you take, you are getting closer to it. And then you kick it again, but it will be a point you won't be able to kick it again. You will trip on it. Nigeria is about to trip on kicking the problem down the hill. It is now Nigeria and those selfish criminals, some of them watching me right now. If you think you can talk your way out of this, if you think you can use your propaganda out of this, the consequences won't wait. If you think the problem can wait, it won't. That is what it looks like. Do I need to add anything? I don't think so. Yeah, we have been told that the people taken to Abuja, they have been released. We will follow that up. Sunday Igboho has reacted to the shoot-aside order of Buhari, but today, the Amotekun corps members arrested allegedly the Hausa Fulani members, 16 of them, and they were caught with 18 rifles, including Dane guns, in Oyo State today. Only God knows what they are up to, but nobody was shot aside. Nobody listened to the order of Buhari. Buhari said anybody seen with a gun like that should be shot aside. They were not. However, Sunday Igboho said nobody should shoot anybody trying to protect their land. Policemen should not come after people who are protecting their land and protecting their people in Yoruba land, for example, or in Igbo land, in Biafra land, as they have been doing, because that is only a call for war. And that is something that no one really wants. But it seems that with the way these politicians are playing games with everybody, they will push everyone to that point of no return until probably people of good conscience speak up. Your silence is actually killing, probably is helping in the further destruction of that your Nigeria. I'm going to see you again tomorrow because I'm off. And then I'm going to see you a day after that as well. And the day after that. If you are just joining me, do me a favor. You can watch this video or just tap your screen, move the video back, and you can begin to watch from the start again. Remember this, a second it will take you. If you haven't given me that thumb up under this video, do it. I'm going to see you again tomorrow, and good night.
Them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say Maiyegun don come.